G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video here I'm jumping in, I'm smashing out the final Supreme Magnificent Battle UI Goku mission, and that is to beat the category with an accelerated battle team. So we are going with the traditional AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku lead here. Could have built a team that was just literally Universal Survival Saga and gone with the full with the Tech UI lead there. Thought we may as well just keep it as is. So what we're going to do is have rotations of the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the STR Goku Vegeta, and then on the other rotation we'll just have a UI rotation going. So that's the plan in that regard. I don't think we should have any trouble with this one. We've got Tech God Goku here. He was sort of just a bit of a spot filler for this team, just because we are going to have so much like domination. I thought what's going to be really valuable to the team, I thought maybe a bit of orb changing. So that's what we've got there. In terms of our other rotations, I guess what I will do is I'll just keep Tech UI and SDR Kefla together on this next rotation, and then we will float off the AGL UI when he comes around on that next rotation after, as in because he slot darted in slot 7. Always annoying to start in slot 7 with your one of your best units on the team, but anyway, is what it is. It's going to feel a little bit weird having one of the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku's floating. Like it's just wow, that's a skill orb one there. I don't know, that's just going to feel a little bit strange. What I'm going to do here is grab that, because then I can get 6 of those bad boys for Kefla, and we'll float off the STR Goku Vegeta, actually is how that's going to work. Kefla here is probably going to just obliterate the the God Goku enemy, so I doubt that they will even get to stack at the back end the old STR Goku and Vegeta, which is a little bit annoying because you do want to have them stacking up their defense before you hopefully eventually transform into the Super Vegito. But it's not really the end of the world, because at least in that regard, when you get Super Vegito out, he'll be able to foresee your enemy supers. Wow, 12 milli. I feel like that's high for her usual starting stats, considering we didn't have anyone on rotation with support. But anyways, what we'll do is we'll grab that one there. That one there. Can we get you to... Nah. No 24 key for UI Goku. So that does slow things down a little bit. Wow, you took a lot more damage than I thought you would. Remember that this Goku gets his big old damage reduction against Pure Saiyan or Movie Boss units. So yeah, wow, okay. I actually didn't think he would take over 100k for a super here, but ultimately that's fine. Got the friend Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. We'll keep him on rotation. He's going to be able to perform way better than my poor old 55% one, and he'll get the extra part of his passive by having Goku and Vegeta on rotation from next rotation onwards. The only thing there is we sort of lack a slot 1 option, but that's fine. We'll make do here. Yeah, I guess at points you can still use AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku as a slot 1 later on in the fight. It just depends on how many attacks we've got in there, and maybe if we can get that transformation into Vegito, we get the Scouter, that'll certainly help us in that regard too. So we get the the transformation into Super Saiyan 1 Kefla. Let's see, what's the attack spread looking like? Just the one attack at the front. In that case, I am going to go for getting Kefla an attack off here. Sneaky little attack. Just that she definitely gets some stacking in here. Who knows, maybe we get lucky, proc the hidden potential, and she does get an additional super. So compare, there's the crit. Nah. Oh, that's fine. After this rotation, she'll then be floated off because we'll have the two UIs together. So compare, that gets finished there. So depending on the attacks, actually, maybe we might have to do that, which is a little bit annoying. Because you've got your type disadvantage, we grab. So yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go, which sucks. But anyway, we'll grab the heal with you as well. So Godku, we got him a number of rainbow key spheres to give him an extra defensive boost. As we saw last turn, he is taking supers from damage from supers. Sorry, but that's post super, so he's got his own extra defense there. There's finally a dodge, which is crazy considering I actually have him with a ton of dodge. Anyway, so crit 1, we come in with an additional one here. Could have certainly saved up the active skill for this guy a little bit longer if we wanted, but I thought, well, we got type disadvantage, we may as well make the most of the guaranteed crits, and if we're not going to be keeping STR Goku and Vegeta on rotation, we can get the extra attack in there from his passive. So that did work really effectively there. We just poured on the damage. Next turn we are going to be able to utilize the domain for UI Goku as well. So that's going to spell GG's for UI in terms of the other rotation. We've pumped out a couple supers here, but this is the first time that they're supering for the event. So if they were to cop a big old super here, they would have probably gotten cooked. But there's that transformation into Kefla. And I actually think that we're better off not popping the domain just yet. I reckon what we do is we put those two together, get the 24 key there, we just get off our guaranteed dodges, and we'll do that. And then that opens up that for the heal. So I think if we pop the domain this turn, we're just giving a little bit of extra help to the enemy, and we're not really getting much out of the Tech UI's guaranteed dodges. As you can see here, AGL UI is easily finishing the job without the domain. So I think that would just be a little bit of a waste, and then we can pop the active skill next turn as well. What we'll do is put you in the middle there, pop that, thank you. So guaranteed crits with you will then move my Goku to the back end there, get all of those rainbow key spheres for us. We'll drop them down to then get the little bit of heal off there as well. So pushes it pretty much back up to full HP. We've got type advantage as on top of our damage reduction here, plus 4 rainbow key spheres. So yeah, 84k. Absolutely nothing that poor old AGL UI can do to Godku there. It does seem like a little bit of a weird option to run here, but as you can see, it is actually really effective too. And it's actually funny that he has this resurgence going up against more Pure Saiyan enemies, because this was like the Cell Max event. I remember the first night that the Cell Max event dropped, and Tech Godku was like a must run. He was just the dominant force. Him, Int Hercule, the Super Strike Int 16 was another one that was sort of like a Saviour Bacon unit. I remember running him not even under leader, just because he had that big old damage reduction when he had guard. Wild time. And now we can go in there and no item that stage like it is absolutely nothing. But anyways, we'll finish out this turn, and then that will be all she wrote for AGL UI Goku. As I said before, we'll pop the domain, we'll pop the active skill for AGL UI. So with the domain active, that's a big old hit that it does now. So what we'll do is we'll go that. We'll probably get a finish with a counter here, which is a bit sad. It would be sick to get, like, I love the KO screen and the big old Kamehameha that he does, but, or no, maybe actually we probably will get to finish this properly. So that's cool. We get up to full HP too, which is exactly how we shall finish the fight. So bang, guaranteed dodge. We get off that first counter. So building up this crit chance with the dodges. So 1.77 and no crit there. Come on. 11 milli type advantage probably is not going to be enough unless we can crit. Let's see. Dang, no crit. And we finish on the 12 gear, which still looks phenomenal, but it just means we miss out on that that KO screen. So there you go, guys. That is the accelerated battle. Yeah, classic that's crits. But accelerated battle mission done and dusted. Let me know how you built your team. Did you go with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or did you just go with the full tech UI Goku team build? So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.